you expect me to remember why I was...
Yeah, there was stuff going on.
What was I doing?
A thing.
Cornelia.
Yeah.
I was with Cornelia.
I mean, you talked to the guy, the gatekeeper.
Lange has, you've had...
And he had to leave before he could tell you what he wanted to know.
Basically, there were, I don't know if this ever happens to you, it happens to me, where I get messages while I'm on the phone. And the messages, what I'm on the phone is talking about is really important, gets me focused.
Yeah.
And then I forget to check the messages.
Yes.
And you don't feel the buzz or hear the notification that something else is
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
And Lange called you
Okay.
with concern about what was going on in Wand with Terralyn. And
there's probably like a good, like between messages, there's probably like a good 30, 45 minutes like at this point. So it would be very easy for them to get lost in the shuffle.
so at a certain point, the calls you've made and stuff like that, you're sitting there going, what's going on? And you get one more and you look up and basically realize, oh, I've got a lot of notifications sitting up there.
Okay, from...
She's like, oh, all Arlis.
Call Arlis.
Ring-a-dingy.
Don't even look at the messages.
I don't know, I just call.
So they're all variations of Can We Talk anyway.
Ring a ding.
Hey.
Hi, are you okay? I just saw a bunch of messages from you.
I honestly don't know. Can we talk?
Of course. Where are you?
Where am I?
I'm quickly becoming...
Yeah, it's
going around. It's like, okay, so 5th Street and Main.
okay, okay, there's the mountain, there's the city.
Do I hear the murmuring?
A little bit,
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear the ching, 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 ding, ding, ding. You're like, you recognize, it's like, no, you heard that earlier today. You know where he is just from the
I
sound.
know where you are.
You are a minute away from the light rail line that goes out to the Costanis estate.
Stay there. I'm gonna come get you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. No, yeah.
Don't move. Quickly.
I basically, I think at this point, I think he's mentally fried enough that I'm pretty sure wherever he is, he just sits down. just on the sidewalk somewhere.
Yeah.
Just like, all right.
Boyfriend is broken.
So-
Yes. Before I go into this conversation, have I seen any newspapers or any? Or am I going cold turkey into this conversation? Great. I brought my own dice today, which they hate me. So.
Actually, let me phrase that. No, you do know.
What do I know?
Because Lange called saying, I need your help because we're going to be deployed.
That's right.
We're being deployed tomorrow.
Okay, I know about that. Do I know about the
Why they're getting deployed tomorrow?
about the whole girls' Eastside situation?
Just for amusement's sake, or
For giggles.
for dramatic. Actually, screw that. Dramatic wins. You are walking out of the house.
The No Way Home, J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, this is the walking, and you see a newspaper shot.
Of
Matthew's ass.
yep.
That is the realm's ass.
Well, he's under contract, so yeah.
What?
This is what happens when you miss.
It's a picture that shows Matthew leaping up, doing a 15-foot leap back up through a broken plate glass window. Him leaping up, and the story basically goes with two psychopaths attack.
A warehouse.
Legitimate business in the Eastside.
Vulnerable women.
Yeah.
Thank the Lord they left
So
without
I know
hurting any of
that,
the girls.
and then I know
And-
they're leaving tomorrow.
Yes.
That's all I know.
And if you read, you're like, what? And you do a quick glance.
I know those
It's
psychopaths.
two teenage men. One of them very tall. The other, both of them tall. One really tall and skinny. Two giants went in and attacked a
Reputable
business that helps find women employment that are brought from other countries.
Just pick that up and just tuck that into my...
A totally reputable.
I
Epstein holding.
And so out to the, you're able to quickly
I'm gonna
get.
go collect my mans and okay, here we go.
Mehru, you need to come pick up your man.
Your boy is stuck.
Your boy is stuck.
Okay, so I'm on the train.
Now, if you're on the train, you want to read the whole article, you can.
Oh, I do be reading the article.
Suffice to say, the article is clearly slanted.
Yeah.
But you can parse together enough of what is going on to understand what would have
Been the situation.
been the situation.
And, yes.
But clearly they didn't do they.
Yeah.
There was not. It's very clear there was no planning or foresight for anything in there. It was just two guys, and
Don't care.
the magistrates of Eastside are actively. Are going to have to do research to find out what
I was taking a
teenage
picture
boys
as
with the talent
And you could-
are in the area that match this description. Yeah.
Okay. So is he right there when I get off?
And
the
you
train?
get off and you see, you see him just a short distance away, sitting on the curb, head down.
This poor, dejected man.
Okay. This goes to whole. Oh. Hi.
You have to, it like takes him a couple seconds to realize he's not alone anymore. Hi. I think I screwed up.
Okay. Alright.
It's one of those things a bit hard. At some point, it became wrong, and it was really hard to tell where.
Hey, are you look at me? Are you okay?
Physically, yeah. On the bright side, Centaurial works.
Yeah,
Great.
I knew that. You knew that already,
Yeah.
actually.
Field
She's
test.
tested it again. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I saw a newspaper article this morning.
Oh, that's good.
It was super flattering of you, and definitely got a great shot of Matthew, I think.
Showed his best side.
Oh.
What were you looking for the east side? Just having a bop around the town, or?
When I'd heard about the stuff that almost happened to you, I didn't realize that sort of thing happened here. This is basically my family's backyard. We built the city. We feel responsible for it. Yeah, but something happening miles away is different than a drug dealer selling to children in your backyard. I guess it just... I realized it was happening from within sight of my cousin Persephone's window. And I remember the letter of why saying she wanted to leave. I don't know, I guess I thought I needed to do something. And I asked around, I was trying to see what other people were doing, and no one was doing anything. Sometimes it was because they couldn't, and sometimes it was because they were scared, and sometimes it was because they were paid off, and sometimes it was because they were making use. I went to the hiking couldn't do anything. I went to the 100, and the 100 was a mixture of all of them. And the best I got was someone who basically said, hey, just, we're working on it. Maybe one day we'll fix it. Just, wait and see. Someone will come along. That's probably not what he meant, but that's how it sounded to me. And I couldn't get out of my head.
Why did you feel responsible for?
Why did you go there?
When you're born in Ardennes, you don't think of what happens in the realm as someone else's problem. It's family business. So when there's a problem and no one is dealing with it, you sort of imagine it as a chain of command running down from the throne. That's kind of how we see things. Even my father, for all his faults, feels like he's taking steps to move the realm in the direction he feels like it should go. It's how we're sort of bred. Matter of fact, the reason I'm so unpopular in my family is they all think I don't care. Granted, because I've been doing everything in my power to give them that impression, but...
I was going to say, where could they have gotten that idea from?
No, that was deliberate, but so in a way, the fact that no one above me was dealing with it meant that I could ignore it too, but then it's just passing it on. Specifically, it would be passing it on to my sister, who is more conscientious and driven. And so I asked around, and I eventually I was told that maybe if I sort of saw the beginnings of the operation, maybe it would help me understand just how big it is, that it's not a problem one person. So we went and we saw them gathering women from distant shores looking for a better life off of ships, apparently. Promising them work, sponsoring them to come here, and as I was looking, maybe it's just all in my head, but for a second I was in that hallway at one, looking down at that rack of weapons on the wall, and seeing Mattia talking to it, and knowing that something was going to happen, and not doing anything. Someone else will come along. I'm kind of curious what will happen. And it's like I saw her. And I tried to look away, and then there's a mother with her young daughter.
I understand.
I wasn't thinking. Just the next thing I knew, I was following them. I figured out a way to track them, follow them back, and they were just unloading them and taking them into a hotel where people outside eating and drinking, either ignorant or not caring. Before I knew it, I was walking that way. Got one of them talking. He didn't have any particular problem with inviting me, a teenager, to the auction the next day. He said he was doing me a favor. I don't know when I snapped, but I backhanded him across the room. And Matthew and I were in a firefight. Next thing I know, things got more out of hand, and I was trying to hold on. I was trying just to use a repulsor on them, just to knock them back. But at some point, just something got me angry, and then rage struck. I had Matthew stabilize him. But before I knew it, I was in the hallway. The jackal, he's called, one who brings them in, and buyer that invited me to the auction. And I was trying not to kill them. One of them, I tried to knock his lady out from under him, but I broke his knee. And then I was standing over him. And I really wanted to kill him. And he was saying stuff like, oh, don't worry, I never partake of the merchandise, I just resell, like that isn't worse. I wanted to kill him so much, but I almost did. And he looks down, you kind of see there's a little scorch mark on the sort of gauntlet. And when I saw it, was this, was this close? I was stomping on his knee. I was telling him I hurt one time. I didn't do it. The girls were in the next room. And they were screaming. I could hear the mothers telling me, God, everybody's gonna be alright. And one certainly hurt them. I was standing by her. The response to I can imagine the one they were afraid of was me. I don't know if they were right. I don't know.
They weren't right. What happens there is awful and wrong, and all sorts of people. Those types of things should make you angry. It's a righteous anger to hate evil. And you know that it's wrong. Anything like that would make sense. I feel like I would feel the same way if I was in that situation. Things like this, it's hard because there are limits to what we should do. Right? But there are laws and authorities. I know that you are coming from a place of wanting to help and doing right in you. Who's to say? You made a difference in those people's lives. The women you were trying to help know that there's someone out there that's trying to help them. And the men that you are against, they know that someone is going to stand for the right thing. Like I told you before, you shouldn't go into things alone.
Gathering that.
Right?
Gathering that. God, smarter than me.
No. I think that probably better ways to go back. Sure. Sure. Oh, yeah. You know. But once you got there and you were there and you saw what was happening, I can't believe you can feel in those ways and trying to help the people who are right in front of you. And you shouldn't hate yourself for that. Okay. Although I have to say, I don't want to be the only reason that you don't kill someone. You know, it's a lot of pressure. Sometimes I want to kill people too.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let your friends help you. Let me help you. These problems are not just your own. You might think that this whole place is solely your responsibility because it's your family, but we want to do the right thing. We want to help. When you see a problem like that, come to us. And then it won't be just you.
Okay.
But I want you to know that anger that you felt in that moment, that was looking on evil and recognizing that it's evil. they hindered that. And I'm proud of you for not doing the murder. Good job.
I think there's a good like 5 minutes where he's just kind of busting up. There's that. I think this was the closest you've seen him genuinely afraid in the time you've known him.
Yeah.
He's been afraid for other people. I think it's the closest he's ever been afraid for himself, including being in a room with Shep.
You can see I'm dancing on comedy because it's getting to a dark place.
Yeah. Okay. I think this is probably the point where Arlis is realizing he has missed messages too. I think I should get some sleep. Not too much for some.
I agree.
Apparently shipping out soon. That's probably on me.
Yeah. Like, tomorrow.
Yeah. I might need more time. I'm sorry.
It's not the fault. They might use, this newspaper as, I'm keeping this, by the way.
It's a good shot of
Sentimental.
Matthew's ass.
Well, anyway. That's not why I'm keeping it. Just so we're clear.
They might use that as a reason for shipping it out, but I mean, I guess it was gonna happen. Before you go, I love you. Okay. I just wanted you to know that.
Oh, yeah.
Before you leave, and especially after this, that doesn't, this bath doesn't change anything.
No.
So,
Thank you.
Everything.
You, I know that I don't always see straight, that things make sense to me that shouldn't. And I know that you deserve a lot more than me. But if I'm the one who wants, then nothing in this world is messed up.
I don't know about the deserving part, but
We'll come back
soon I hope.
soon.
Dinner?
Sounds great.
Probably hungry after all the asking.
Little bit. Blue band on window, that was fun.
Okay, tell me the funniest parts. And we walk.
Oh, it's this guy that threw his gun at me. I don't know what's going on.
And we laugh merrily on our way to dinner.